Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight channel. I think I'm specifically on record as saying if that happens, one of the two of them gets thrown off the balcony. It's not the younger of the two. I'm Stu Nyman. As always, I'm joined by Andrew Blackman, and together we will cover every point played today. All Mutuals wagering is now open. On today's 8-game performance, each of today's 8 games offers Win Place Show, Quinella Exacta, and Trifecta Wagering. We have the early daily double and the mighty Ocho both beginning in game 1. To play the daily double, correctly pick the winners of games 1 and 2. To play the mighty Ocho, correctly pick the winners of each of today's 8 games. It's a pick 8 wager with a $5,000 guarantee. We have 2 pick 3s. Count them. 2 pick 3s, an early pick 3 and a late pick 3. Early pick 3, game 2, 3, and 4. Late pick 3, games 6, 7, and 8. We also have the high-paying high 5 jackpot. Most popular wager here at Magic City, the pick 5. The high 5, rather, is a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you'll cash in on the high 5 for today. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a bet is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all of today's action. We have no scratches in today's performance. Once again, today's performance is both scratch and clutter-free. With all this in mind, we ask you to make your wagers as early as possible within scheduled post times and sit back and relax. Post time for game number 1 is now just about 8 minutes away. Andrew. Oh, Andrew.
Yes, Stu.
How are you?
I'm doing well
Sounds
today.
like the beginning of a poem, doesn't it?
Yeah. Maybe. A good poem, maybe.
Wow. Where's all the...
Well, you've talked about your poetry and your writing ability, so I'm...
I don't know I ever wrote poetry. Writing, yeah. No,
Oh, not poetry?
No, never. No.
Not
no,
poetry?
No.
I think I made that up.
Yeah, no, I appreciate...
Or it was somebody else back here.
I appreciate that you think that I did, but I most definitely did not.
I think you could. I know you could. You're very capable of that. But we'll get off it. How you doing?
There once was a man from Marquina. I don't know how that ends. I just made it up. How am I doing? I'm surprisingly well.
Good.
Surprisingly well. Made a good rebound. Let's say that. Had a nice rebote.
Good rebote save by Stu.
Had a good rebote in mood and perspective. Perspective. So many things in life just become a question of perspective. As upset, angry, and frustrated as we get, sometimes we just need a conversation. Sometimes we just need to sit back and look at the entire picture, and we see, some things are more complex than others. That's what I did today.
Yes, Stu. Well, it's great.
Thank you.
Worked out. Here we are.
Did work
Playing a little
out.
highlight on a Wednesday.
Wow, look at this chat. Chat is
Popping off early on.
blowing up or popping off, as the kids say. Do you say blowing up or popping? What's the correct phraseology in the 30 and younger crowd?
I don't think I've ever said popping off in my life.
I was going to say that's
that's
I
kind
think
of
that's the first
weird.
time.
I don't know if I like that.
Steve M, greetings. First out in the chat, Mr. Kinchman, Mr. Smart. Yes, early Thanksgiving blessings and wishes to you all. Boom, boom. John, I can't believe there are still frontons. I learned at the Highlight School in Milford, Connecticut when I was a kid and played pickup games all the time.
Wow.
I learned at the Miami Highlight School at North Miami Amateur Highlight many years ago. Circa 1983 is when I started throwing the ball around. And yet, here I am still doing this. Good to have you in the chat.
That's awesome, John. Welcome.
Absolutely, and welcome. Michael Dupuis, hope you're enjoying your retirement. And John has been watching from work when he could. Never realized that you did the chat. Yeah. John, how long have you been watching for? Boom, boom, chat is lit. I understand from the young people that surround me here that lit is a good thing as opposed to we need to get a fire blanket.
Yes, lit is.
Lit is good, yes?
Lit is good.
Yes, we will have a lit time. Well, what? Come on, Stu, join us.
It'll
it's
be
going
lit.
to be lit. Yeah, it's like, Okay, sounds like fun. Not coming. Thank you.
Not for me.
Yeah. With 5 minutes to go, we have a catchy little video that we play at the beginning of every performance. It's lit.
Wow, that was. Yeah, Anthony, just play it. I'm thrown off.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
Mr. Kinchman, as you know, the jersey numbers on the back, those are just for fun. We'll get to that a little bit later, though.
No, that was a mistake.
Yeah. Yeah. Perhaps.
No, it was.
It means something. It means a little bit.
It was.
You know, you go to a stadium and you watch a sport and they have these jerseys hanging in the rafters with a number and the years they played, and it's like, oh, they didn't do anything. That number doesn't mean anything. We'll just have to
I'm
retire
here
it.
talking about lit things, and you're spreading all this negative energy. What's going on?
Wow. Sorry, Stu.
I know.
I was
We
going to ask
really
Boom.
have-
All right,
we
we'll get
really
back.
have switched chairs today, haven't we?
We'll get back to Boom. I want to know if there's any term that your kids use that just makes no sense to you. Because I want to know, because I think I'm a little removed from this new generation of terminology and vernacular.
My kids use the.
We used lit, and that now it's like we don't say lit anymore. It's like, yeah, no, we don't. Yeah, yeet. I've never used that.
John grew up right by the Bridgeport, Connecticut Fronton. My grandmother would go to Alai all the time and learned about it from
common
her.
story,
What
yeah.
years would that have been? Were we back in the early days of Bridgeport? 1976, I believe, is when Bridgeport reopened. 76, 76, 75, 76, 77, somewhere in there. Or later. Always curious to know. We have 2 minutes till post, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes to post. We will begin our first game in 2 minutes. And John, if you are entirely new to the program, you know that our games are structured much like the games always were. We have early, actually a well-defined middle and late games. Best games are the late games, feature singles games, games 6 and 8. 71. Wow. You go all the way back to the beginning. So, Chiruka, Chamela,
Yeah, some of the greats, yeah.
Bengoa, Echeburu. That was quite a roster. Steve M., thank you as always for getting that story out there. All the original 2018 players, of which about 30% of this roster is still our 2018 guys, never saw a Cesta before 2018. So the progress for many of them has been exemplary. There's one on the court right now. One guy with a Super Bowl ring warming up. See that 3-post right there? Tenard Davis. 2006 Colts, I believe.
Yes.
There we go. Wow, I'm just fired up with information today.
Stu's,
huh?
yeah,
Let's
locked
see
and
what this
locked
coffee
and
does.
loaded. Yeah. Game number 1. Oh, Mr. Kinchman, I don't know if that's even a question. Big bet on number 2. Post 2 for your question.
What's the question there?
Who will gain the most weight this holiday?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I told you, I'm heavier than I've ever been. Time to begin game 1. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Up first and serving, the red shirt at post 1, Iriondo. Receiving in the blue at post 2, CRB. There's the serve. We begin. Here's the backhand by CRB. Here's the backhand by CRB. Catch by Iriondo. Backhand. Robote coming out. CRB on the Robote, low and inside. Iriondo's there. Backhand to the inside. Robote by CRB. Here's Iriondo. Backhand. Robote forehand. Ball missed. Point 2. Receiving, white shirt at post 3, Jedden. Backhand by Jedden. Here's CRB. 2-all does not open. Stopped on the forehand of Jedden. Tough. 1 there. Point 3. Green shirt of post 4, Tennessee now receives. Under serve, point 4. Now receiving in the black shirt of post 5, number 24, Cool Fitness. All right, Daryl, stop laughing. Serve the ball. Over serve, point 5. Yellow shirt at post 6, Juice receives. Ball drops and scores, point 5. Cool Fitness with 2 points. Here's the pink of post 7, worn by Bueno. Dropping serve, this one picked up by Bueno. Backhand. Robote just missed, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, Flores. Flores takes it down low. There's the backhand. Catch by Bueno at the 8 line. Robote. Bueno on the catch. What a catch by Flores. Here's Bueno. Robote left side. Bueno again, this time from the 7 line. Nice Robote save by Flores. Bueno takes it on the bounce. Scoop attempt missed, point 7. Last point of the first round goes to the pink of post 7, Bueno. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Iriondo. Here's the backhand by Iriondo. Robote, forehand. Here's the backhand by Bueno. Robote, left side. Bueno midcourt. Forehand straight back. Caught in the air by Iriondo. Here's the backhand from the 11 line, wall to wall. Robote forehand by Bueno. Iriondo on the catch. Iriondo again. A little lower. Caught on the forehand again. Excellent pickup by Iriondo. Here's the backhand. Iriondo, tip ball, well played, 0.7. 4 points for the 7 post. Now receiving, CRB. Excellent serve by Bueno, will score crossing the side wall. That is 6 points and a possible game point for Bueno. Trying to stop him, Jedden. Here's the backhand by Jedden. Bueno's there. Backhand by Bueno. Forehand to the inside. Jedden's there. Backhand. Too much. That hit the overhead screen. Point and game. A perfect game for the pink of post 7, Bueno. 7 wins it. 5 places. 4, 2, and 3 play off for third place. 4 first serves to 2. CRB from deep in the backcourt. CRB from the forehand at the 8 line. Point 4. For 3 points, here's post 3, Jedden. Backhand by Jedden, midcourt, caught by Tennessee. Tennessee from the forehand. Jedden's there. Backhand. Tennessee now from 9 line. A little more power. Robote to the inside at the sidewall. What a save by Jedden. Forehand low, but in the pad, and the pad is bad. 0.3. We'll turn him around now. Jedden will serve to Tennessee. This is show point. Point and show, post 4, Tennessee. Unofficial order finish 7-5-4. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 1, post 7, Bueno. He had a perfect game, taking second, post 5. Cool Fitness coming in third, post 4, Tennessee, 7-5-4. The official order finished for game 1. $2 quinella, that is first and second in any order, returning $87. Trifecta, 7-5-4. First, second, and third place finishing, $585.40. $2 wager on the 7 win, $11.80. Up next, game 2, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 2 will begin the early pick 3. Post time for game 2 and the early pick 3, both now just about 7 minutes away. Good luck. Remember, no scratches in today's performance. That is correct. we should discuss this, Andrew. Yesterday, I was assaulted in the privacy of my own announcer's booth. It's really Scott's announcer's booth, but that's besides the point. Sitting here minding my own business, and Andrew aggressively and with malice of forethought threw a pen
It's
in.
a good sequence of words there. Yeah. Malice of forethought. That hits hard, especially in the court of law.
That's where it comes from, my friend. That's where this may be going. I believe that I have a little pain in my neck from having tried to move
Twist.
quickly out of the way of the pen, and
Laceration
have
on
to
the
admit
left
I was a
hand.
little nervous about driving into work today. Saw things flashing in front of my face, and I think my ability to earn a living may have been impaired by that unwarranted and vicious attack that I received by you. That's all. Get that recorded, guys?
We got the record here.
We-
Steve wants to know if you contacted HR.
No. I contacted Berkowitz, and Berkowitz this morning.
This
Yeah.
is bigger than HR, Steve.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is a real life problem.
This is not a complaint. Now, I saw a billboard on the way in today, and they said, "Have you been injured?" And I said, "Yes, I have."
Well, the key, it's so dark back here. If I would have used like the red pens, Stu would have seen it coming from a mile away. So I had to use the black pen, blends in with the curtains.
That's
and
how
the-
I know
the
it was
dark
malice
end.
of forethought.
Yeah.
You picked the black pen.
Yeah. Oh, we're going through it right now. We're getting the
Wow.
logic.
There's no question about it. Someone's back. Skeet H. It has been quite a while. Welcome back. Good to have you in the chat.
Good to see you.
So while Andrew and I work on the beginnings of a settlement, why don't we play a video?
Yes. Another lit video here, Stu. This one's going to explain how highlight is played.
This lit video is not quite as lit as the previous lit video, though. Too much lit?
The main rule of highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highline. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
Well,
4 minutes.
If that's what you consider an offer, I think this conversation's finished. Wow. Not even the same state in this negotiation. A tuna sandwich?
Well, it's
I
all
don't know
about
that my voice
you were
works
talking
anymore.
about perspective. You know, if you go from Hawaii to the Philippines and you travel east, it takes you a long time. If you just go west, you're there in like 10 minutes. So
That's actually quite funny.
you started it. You know, it's about perspective, Stu. So you're
was a
just
different
going
conversation.
east and I'm going west, and
Yeah.
we just gotta
Turn around.
pick up what I'm putting down here. And I
Oh,
think
please
you're
don't
going to
pick
be
up
happy.
Anything else? Last time
Yeah.
you picked up something, it was a pen, and you threw it at me in a vicious and horribly frightening manner. And I don't know that I'll ever be the same again.
I don't know
You're
what
thinking about doing it again. I saw that look. I saw that crazed look on your face.
he had that
yesterday.
crazy look in his eye.
I saw that crazed, craven look in your face.
I was just sitting back, and I don't know. Times it just feels right.
That is. I'm certainly not mocking anyone who's been party to a lawsuit, but it's when inevitably that question gets asked, and did your lawyers tell you to say anything? Yes, we've sat for 3 days.
Yeah.
They told me that we went through every one of
Do you want to
these
see the
questions.
bill? Yeah.
You want the truth, or you want? Yes, they told me to tell the truth. Thank you. It's like smile and bow. Excellent performance. Thank you very much. Skeet H. I was on YouTube refreshing how to cook my turkey and saw the highlight link. Couldn't resist watching a game or two. It's good to have you back in the chat. If you look at our subscribership, I don't think that's really a word. But
Oh,
I
man.
think people get it. It's exploded since the last time.
27,000 exploded since last night. I mean, it goes up 1,000 a day.
I was about to say the legendary Skeet, the legendary Ara is usually seated on just to my right. He's walking from his office at the front of the court.
That's still a legend. That's the legendary CRB. The birthday boy today, Stu, might we add?
That's right.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday, CRB. 37, 38, something like that.
Now,
Doesn't.
Sorry, Stu. Diaz pointed something out.
Yes.
Who brings treats for other people on their birthday? Only a guy like CRB.
CRB, absolutely.
High character guy.
Total
New father as well.
And he
second
absolutely.
child.
And he is only 33.
I guess not a new father, but second child. Congratulations.
You want to come up a little bit?
Yeah.
I mean, the sandwich is nice, but
Hey.
it's not going to get me over this sudden fear that I have with the microphone.
Maybe you can throw in a couple coladas made by the great Obel, of course. You know, I told you he's #1 in the power rankings. You had that coffee today.
Excellent, yeah.
I don't know how he does it. It's hotter, it's sweeter, and overall just tastes better. I don't know what he does. Wow.
88, 80. Oh my, what interesting years those were in Alai. Some people view them as fantastic days, other people view them as particularly dark days. One way or the other, a lot of people got a chance to play who might not otherwise have had a chance. And that's good. That's important.
Yes.
Also, most importantly, that all the frontons in Florida were open at that time.
Yeah.
11 frontons
11?
in Florida.
Wow.
3 in Connecticut. Let's begin. 1 in Rhode Island, and the 2 in Nevada were already closed by then. With that, time to begin Game 2. Game 2 is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of Post 1 is Tennessee. Receiving in the blue of Post 2 is Ben. There's the serve. Game 2 has begun. Rebote forehand. At 2-all, opens and scores, point 2. Now bringing to the court the white shirt of Post 3, worn by Jedden. Jen on the catch, midcourt. Powerful forehand passes. Rebote forehand. Jen on the catch. What a scoop by Ben. Rebote forehand by Ben. Jen on the move, makes the catch. Rebote forehand by Ben. Jedden reaching behind him and make that catch up at the 4 line. Here's Ben on the catch. Going to the inside. Scoop by Jedden. Backhand. Will score. Well thrown by Jedden. Well played by Ben. Point 3. Green shirt, Post 4, CRB receives. Rebote forehand save by Jedden. Scoop attempt is missed, point 3. 2 points for the 3 post. Now receiving the black shirt of Post 5, Flores. What a catch by Flores. There's the backhand. Jedden's there. Robote left side to the inside. Jedden attacks, has it at the 5 line. Robote, forehand by Jedden. Flores goes down to make the save. Jedden on the run. Attacks again. There's the drop shot. And it scores, point 3. 3 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6, Iriondo. Greetings, Michael Perry. Hope you're well. There's the backhand by Iriondo. Point 6. Banka post 7, Juice receives. Here's the backhand. Catch by Iriondo. Juice looks for the rebote. Coming out to the 8 line. 2 all. Rebote saved by Juice. Big bounce to the inside. Will score, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Wearing the purple shirt, post 8, Cool Fitness. In and out of the cesta, the ball goes, point 7. Juice is serving the red of post 1. Tennessee, we've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. T-shirt, greetings and welcome. Good to have you with us. Rebote saved by Juice. Here's Tennessee. Backhand from the 7 line to the inside. Rebote forehand saved by Juice. That's going to be a big bounce. Tennessee somehow caught that on the forehand at the 12 line. Juggling is the call. Point 7. Receiving post 2, Ben. There's the backhand by Ben. Rebote left side. Ball off the tip of Juice's cesta, point 2. 2 with 3 points, serving to post 4. CRB receives. Here's the backhand by CRB. Rebote, forehand by Ben. CRB, backhand from the 9 line to the inside. Ben's there. Backhand by Ben, powerfully thrown. That caught the screen. Back here at the 9 line, point 4. 4 with 2 points. Here's post 5, the black shirt, Flores. Here's the backhand by Flores. Backhand by CRB. Flores looks for the rebote. He made the save. Scoop by CRB. Low and hard by CRB. What a catch by Flores. Robote forehand, too low, 0.5. Five on the board with 2 points, returning with 3 points. The white opposed 3, Jedden. Powerful forehand by Jedden. Robote saved by Flores. That's nicely played. Jedden keeps it on the right side. Low and hard. Scoop by Flores. Backhand by Flores. Robote. Jedden makes a save. Flores with time. Here's the backhand to the inside. Robote for Jedden. 0.3. Possible game point for the white shirt at post 3. Jedden trying to stop him. Iriondo. There's the backhand by Iriondo. Robote, forehand by Jedden. Catch by Iriondo. Iriondo powerfully to the inside. Jedden looks for the Robote. Good catch by Iriondo. There's the backhand. Jedden committed to the backcourt. Tip ball, 0.6. 6 with 3 points. Iriondo is now serving the returning 8 post. In the purple shirt, we have Cool Fitness. Point 6. Possible game point for post 6. Here's post 1, Tennessee. Here's the backhand by Tennessee. It passes. Robote, forehand by Iriondo. Ball tipped. One in game, post 6, Iriondo. No playoff here, 3 places, 7 shows. Unofficial order finish, 6-3-7. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 2, post 6, Iriondo. Taking second, post 3, Jedden. Coming in third, post 7, Juice, 6-3-7. Official order finish for game 2. Early daily double, the 7-6, returning $23.20. $2 quinella, 3-6. That's first and second any order. $27.20. Trifecta, 6-3-7. First, second, and third place finishing 8:45 even. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 3. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Played at 7 points, with points doubling after first round of play. Game 3 also begins the high 5 for today. To play the high 5, correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly, and have the only ticket that does so, you'll cash in on the high 5 with a guaranteed minimum payout of $2,000. Post time for game 3, 7 minutes. Good luck. Interesting question by Boom Boom. So, I, for one, like to leave that particular type of business to Scott and Company. Basically, it is their investment, their vision. My responsibility is to help execute it on the highlight side. That includes the announcing and player selection, stuff like that. So the answer to your question is, yeah. I mean, the grand vision, I believe Scott did an interview, which I believe was in a business journal, in which he said that he had a vision, not necessarily localized teams, but basically of franchises around the country. He talked about Vegas. He talked about Dubai. He talked about... I know that there has been interest from different parts of the country. I know that someone presented an interest, I believe, was from Baltimore. So there is an interest in doing that. There are some, the most... Yeah, I did say Dubai.
I'm still hung up on Dubai, yeah.
That was
wow.
that was in the article.
Wow.
The article was about 6-8 months ago. But there are some barriers to entering the market, just like they are generally in any business. Obviously, there aren't highlight courts just anywhere, even though there kind of are, because there are like racquetball-like courts or outdoor courts or the occasional squash court or things that could be converted. However, then you get into cestas and balls and how long it takes to train. So there's only one part of the world that continues to churn out all the new talent in Alai, apart from Magic City, our local homegrown talent, which is Spain and France. And also, to a little bit of a lesser extent, Mexico. John, is there a legal way to make wagers online from Texas? A question I believe, Jason answered that. Watchandwager.com. There are some state restrictions. I don't know if anyone is restricted in the state of Texas from where. I do know that there's some state restrictions, but I don't know what they are. And then, of course, for the Battle Court product, which we don't have today, we'll be back on Friday. That is fixed odds wagering. That can go through Bet Rivers or Rush Bet, including DraftKings, as you may have seen on our side wall. Who else? Who else can you bet on our highlight product with? Or Battle Court
wagers?
Product? Yeah.
I think just those.
DraftKings, Rush Bet?
Yeah, DraftKings and Rush Bet. A little bit limited in terms of the states. I don't believe Texas is one of those, unfortunately. Okay. But for Pelota, he should be good.
Boom, boom. From your mouth to God's ears, I believe, is how they say.
Oh. Skeet asking about the whack the wall. You've talked about that. Just came in, I think.
Skeet H, is there still a Whack the Wall promo? No, we did. So the first year, we had a Target, I think it was. Yeah, I believe they had a Target up on Sunday when we had family days. And they would bring a couple people in with tennis balls and have them try to hit out of the cesta with a tennis ball. But no, we haven't done that in a while. Actually, it's one of the, I won't say a complaint, but it's one of the things that's frequently mentioned. Why aren't you open to the public the way other highlights have been by history? And the answer to that is that we try to create an event out of Friday nights. And it doesn't make entire financial sense just to have the building open all the time that we play. Again, if you're making a trip in from out of state, we do occasionally open the doors to folks. There's a few people who've taken us up on that. So that is out there. So with not being open to the public generally, and then Friday nights being so action-packed with Battle Court, there's really not time to do a Whack the Wall. But yeah, that by history, you're absolutely right. That has been one of the favorite ways to basically show people it's way more difficult than it looks. Jump in anytime, Andrew. With the counteroffer, by the way. I'm still waiting.
They'll be waiting for a while. Can I bring you water or anything? You may be here for...
I like your negotiating. I'm actually impressed. I didn't think it'd be a pushover, but I am impressed. I'll tell you.
Tough day. You caught me on a...
I believe that there's some permanent scarring that I have from that pen, too. I mean, this could get pretty ugly.
Hand laceration.
I think that you should settle. Not this garbage that you've been talking to me about.
But the case that I've been building to say why
You looked at me hard. You took the pen. You threw it at me. It was unprovoked.
But they
It
say
was
Andrew's
vicious.
such a good guy. What would make him want to throw a pen at Stu?
I
You know,
agree.
that's
I agree.
that's what they're asking.
I agree.
That's what the
Fortunately,
folks
it's
want.
all recorded. I looked last night until 5 o'clock this morning, and I could not find anything. All I could see was me through the back glass of the court, shivering in fright, sitting next to you for the remainder of the evening.
This is actually the area to commit questionable acts. Yeah, there seems
you
like
at
a
least-
lack of camera coverage over here.
Would
That's
you at least
good.
cover? Would you at least cover the cost of my medication coming to work today? To deal with the anxiety of sitting next to you through an entire.
Yeah. A shekel or two, maybe. I don't know. Depends on the price.
My copay.
Yeah. All right.
At least cover the copay. At least cover the out of pocket. Wow.
We can get
nothing.
that. Nothing. Nope. No, Stu.
I'll tell you. That's it.
I learned it from the best. You know, that's where that's all I can say about it.
Or definitely calling one of those billboard attorneys on the way home.
Yeah. A couple different options driving up the highway.
Yeah, every 10 feet.
Yeah,
It's in
every-
Florida. Everybody sues everybody here. Time to begin Game 3. It is a spectacular 7 singles match played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Up first and serving, the red shirt at post 1, Julian, receiving in the blue at post 2, Bueno. Julian serves. We begin. Scoop by Bueno. Rebote forehand, low and inside. Here's Bueno. Backhand. Big right side by Bueno to the inside. Julian ruled to have tipped it first time round. Point 2. Receiving the white shirt, post 3, Manny. Definitely Skeet H. Thanks for stopping by. Here's a catch by Manny. Backhand to the inside. Clipped a piece of the side wall. Bueno's got it. Going hard by Bueno. Here's the catch. Manny from the 10 line to the inside. Bueno on the scoop. Backhand from the 9 line. Rebote left side to the inside. Here's Bueno. 2-all. Stopped by Manny. Manny with the hard throw. Bueno. Tremendous save by Bueno. Manny reads it, stops it, returns it inside to score. Such a well-played point by Bueno and Manny. Manny gets the point. In this matchup, we have Manny serving to Ben in the green of post 4. Here's the backhand by Ben. Manny turns to make the rebote play to the outside. Ben reads it, stops it, returns it from the forehand. Karam does not open. Stopped by Manny. Manny's Karam does open and scores. Point 3. 3 with 2 points. Here's the black shirt at post 5, worn by Aratz. Over serve, point 5. Bring to the court the yellow shirt, post 6. Anderluck receives. Backhand by Anderluck. Aratz is there. Anderluck stays in the back. Drop ball, point 5. 5 with 2 points. Now receiving the pink post 7, Ikeda. Here's the backhand by Ikeda. Arats commits to the back, makes the catch. Ikeda, forehand rebote from the 8 line. Arats attacks, winds up. Costado 2-all scores, point 5. 5 with 3 points. Here's post 8. Robin receives. Here's the backhand by Arats. Robin commits, makes the catch behind the 11 line. Big backhand. This one caught by Arats. Backhand. Rebote hooked, point 5. 5 with 4 points. Here's post 1. Julian, we have completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Backhand by Julian. Rebote to the inside. Here's Julian from the 10 line. Right side to the inside. Scoop by Julian, just tip, point 5. 5 with 6 points. Possible game point. Trying to stop him, the blue post 2. Bueno, rather. Here's the backhand by Bueno. It passes. Rebote, save by Arats. Kicks off the front wall. Bueno's there. Low and hard by Bueno. Stopped by Arats. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Arats from the 9 line. Backhand to the inside. Bueno's there. Rebote forehand just above the pad. That's a great catch by Arats. The 2-all, read by Bueno, stopped by Bueno, Cortada by Bueno, stopped by Arats. There's the backhand. It scores. Such a well-played point by Arats, and Bueno, point and game, post 5. Arats, 3 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish, 5-3-2. Your price will be up in a moment. Winning game 3, post 5, Arats. He had a perfect game, taking second, post 3. Manny coming in third, post 2, Bueno. 5-3-2, the official order finish for game number 3. Your prices will be up in a moment. $2 Quinello 3, 5, $15.60. The trifecta 5-3-2. $100.40. $2 wager on 5 to win, $9.80. Up next is game number 4. It's a spectacular 7. Singles match played at 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time for game 4. 7 minutes. Good luck.
Barba shoots a 2-wall. That scores.
Wow, that's bold. Two all scores beautifully. My, oh my, what a shot. What a catch by Douglas at the 9 line. Backhand, thrown powerfully. Robote coming out. Ball on the Robote. Scooped by Douglas. Drop shot. Scores on the second bounce. Carballo picks the serve. Hilo scores. Robote kicking all the way out. Robote left side. It's a 2-all. Iraki follows it. It's just out of reach and scoring. Caught by Nicholas. There's the backhand. Bichetti from the 9 line. Backhand. Goes to the inside. What a catch by Nicholas. Bueno. Robote left side by Benny. Bueno on the catch from the 8 line. Outside placement, beautifully played. Wonderfully returned and scoring. There's the backhand by Douglas. Philo on the Robote scores. Douglas rifles this coastie, picked up by Julin. Julin with the coastie to the inside, picked up by Douglas. There's the backhand, low and hard, and Julin makes the play on the 2-all. Douglas with a scoop and a carom.
And folks, that top 10 takes us down under 3 minutes until the start of game number 4. 2 minutes.
Mike back here speaking truths.
Man,
Truths may not be for broadcast, but I do believe that last summer, while Gocherry was back in the Basque Country, they did have an exhibition game played in his hometown. No, it wasn't singles; it was doubles. It was Gocherry in the front against Aritz in the front, and I do believe that Gocherry and his partner won. Yeah. Yes, Mike remembers him as Diaz remembers him as number 36 at Miami. Actually, he told me that, but it was like only a year after you started playing. Say, yeah, I went to Miami Highlight one. Really? He said, yeah, this guy number 36 in a washed out shirt. Well, all the shirts were washed out at that point at Miami Highlight. And he was complimented for his eye. He says, yeah, he's currently top front quarter in the world.
Absolutely.
So, how many minutes do we have? Not many. So we begin game 4.
Not many, Stu. Just about 1
Ernesto, that's actually what Diaz was just talking about here behind the scenes. Just talking about how he admires Gocherry's play.
Yeah. It's the way he closes matches and sets also.
Absolutely.
Just
good job yesterday. Great
yeah,
match against Douglas in Matterport.
It's almost, Brady-esque or like a great quarterback in the NFL. Just the ability, last drive of the game, you need a field goal or a touchdown to win it. You have all the faith in the world that if you have Gocherry on your side, you got a good chance to come back. Might not happen every time. More times than not. And just a couple seconds here until we begin game number 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin game 4. It is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Up first and serving the red shirt at post 1, Aratz. Receiving the blue at post 2, Ben. Aratz serves. Game 4 has begun. Backhand by Aratz. Robote, left side. Aratz makes the catch. 2-all. Ben reads it, stops it, returns it from the forehand. Right up the middle, Aratz is there. Big backhand, Robote coming out. Robote left side, high 2-all. Caught in the air by Aratz. 2-all by Aratz on the return, scores point 1. Aratz first up on the board in our 4th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt, post 3, Julin. There's the backhand by Julin. Robote, forehand by Aratz to the outside. Julin makes the catch. Robote left side. Low and hard. Aratz makes the save. Placement of the ball to the inside. Julin backs up to the 9 line to make the catch. Hard throw to the inside again. Aratz takes it in the air. Backhand. Robote forehand. Aratz on the catch. Winds up. 2-all. Out. Point 3. Three serves to the green shirt at post 4, worn by Manny. Here's the backhand by Manny. Wall to wall. Robote coming out. It's catch by Julin. Robote left side. Julin on the catch. Ball tipped. Point 3. 3 with 2 points. Here's post 5. Bueno. And who might they be, Ernesto? For those of you who didn't see the question, Ernesto says he's only seen 3 players with no weaknesses. Curious to know who they are. Robote forehand to the inside. Scores, point 3. 3 points for the 3-post. Receiving, yellow shirt at post 6, Anderluck. There's the backhand by Anderluck. Julian makes the catch. Anderluck from deep in the backcourt. Forehand to the inside. Robote left side by Julian. Anderluck has it on the right side at the 7 line. Low and hard to the inside. Scores, point 6. Anderluck will take over the serve. Now receiving the pink of post 7, number 23, Ikeda. Ikeda to the inside. He passes strongly. Robote forehand by Anderluck. Here's Ikeda. Picada again. Ball scores. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirt of post 8. Robin. Here's the backhand by Robin. Robote coming out. Robin takes it in the air, winds up. Coasty inside. Ikeda's there. Backhand, low and hard to the inside. Here's Ikeda, backhand. Robote to the inside again. Ikeda makes the catch at the 10 line. Scoop by Ikeda. Inside placement, scooped by Robin. Backhand. Powerfully thrown wall to wall. Robote coming out. Robote forehand to the inside. What a catch by Robin. The backhand 2 all, too low. Point 7. Ikeda has 2 points as we complete the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2. Ben. Alex S. jumps in. There's no such thing as a player with no weaknesses. Probably tend to agree with that. There have players that come.
He hasn't seen me play highlights, dude. That makes sense, though. Nobody has.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. I need you to stop by security before you leave the building.
National Tournament 2024.
Here's the catch by Ben. Tip ball, point 7. 7 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 1, Arats. Seriously, are you feeling well? Did you fall down or anything?
No.
Have any blurry vision, headaches?
No.
No?
Feeling good.
Wow. Okay, just checking. Arats on the catch. There's the backhand to the inside. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Arats attacks, has it. Light touch. Ikeda makes the catch. Hard throw, scores. Ikeda's gone straight points to a possible game point. Trying to stop him in the green of post 4 is Manny. Here's the backhand by Manny. Robote coming out. Catch by Ikeda way up in the front court. That carom will open and score. Point and a perfect game to Ikeda in the pink of post 7. 3 places. 6 serves 1. This is for show point. Here's the backhand by Ratz. Anderluck on the catch. Robote forehand. Here's Anderluck. Outside placement, read by Ratz. Ratz returns it to the inside where it scores. 1 shows. Unofficial order finish, 7-3-1. Your prices will be up in a moment. As we wait the prices for Game 4, Doña Claudia Ikeda in the chat. Mucho is correct. Greg just played very, very well. Always good to see you in the chat. It was very good seeing you the other day. On a beautiful occasion. There are the prices. Early pick 3, 657. 3 of 3 numbers returning 506.40. $2 wager on 7 to win, 1040. Once again, $2 Keno, 3-7, $27. Trifecta 7-3-1, 202 even. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Game 5, the first of our 2 doubles games. There are no scratches in Game 5. There are no scratches in today's performance. Post time, 7 minutes. And let's have a response, shall we? Stu, that's me. Andrew, I don't know if you picked that up, but that's me. You agreed with Alex. Name a Gaucheri weakness or even Matt. So, Gaucheri plays generally really well, even under pressure, but sometimes when he gets a little too far behind in battle court, he starts getting a bit wild. Like, for instance, I believe even yesterday we saw him hook a Robote into the floor. I mean, yeah, I'm pointing at one thing, but if you look at his overall play consistently across the board, when he's on top or he's in the zone, he becomes almost unbeatable. But getting to that zone, it's not always a guaranteed thing. He can become a little on the frazzled side. But by the same token, he's only 24. So players, in my experience, I think most of you in the chat will agree, most players do hit, if they've started in their teens, you know, they hit their prime right around 30. So Gaucheri, I imagine, will be quite an amazing player, continuing to get better, but especially when he's 30. And really the same thing goes for Douglas. Douglas has everything, but he occasionally gets his focus is off at times. You could just see it on the court. He'll pass on taking in what seems to be a comparatively easy Aire. Ball's literally within 2 feet of him. He brings his cesta and he turns around and he goes for a very complicated Robote. That's like,
Yeah.
it turns out being more complicated than it has to be. This is again, these aren't criticisms of them. It's just observations of the game. So, but that's true. I mean, then you start talking about other players, you know, once they hit their stride, you know, you talk about Bolivar, like for instance, Boli wasn't particularly fond of playing matinees.
Yeah.
So you didn't see great play from Boley. I mean, one player who was just consistently the same player every day, every game for years and years and years. Ernesto mentioned Mitch. I mean, Mitch was just very locked in. And there is J.M. Mel.
Yes.
You remember him as Juanito. Very nice game, son. Yes, he played beautifully just now. Greg had a fantastic game, and you have a very good son. Very proud to have him as part of the program.
Yeah, I don't know. Still, I got to agree with Ernesto. It's kind of tough to say that he's inconsistent. Gaucheri is like 80 and like 8 in his career on this court.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, I know. Like, to your point, it's a couple points. It's really just like a minute or two where he's just over energized.
Yeah.
Like the Energizer Bunny just kind of popping off a little bit, and then he reels himself back in. You see it for, at the most, I think like 3 or 4 points in a row, and then I think his best attribute is, the way that he comes back, especially after those sequences. You've seen it a couple times down in the national tournament against Inaki and Julin. Was it 5-0, and they won 6 straight. So gets himself into some ruts, but also has an ability to take himself out of it in a way that I don't think any other guys have on this roster.
There are some players who really, I'm just thinking about the overall history of Highline, my having watched it, at least consciously. There are some players who don't intentionally get themselves behind, but wind up behind, and they play better with that pressure, because for some of them it creates this I have nothing to lose approach.
Yeah.
So therefore they start throwing shots that they wouldn't otherwise throw.
But yeah, I think Douglas too. The fact that even Ernesto's putting him in that category with such little experience just shows the talent that he is and he has for this sport.
No question about it.
But it is difficult, and I think,
No, you look at, you go through the history. Look at the best, who I consider to be the best singles player of all time, which is Assis.
Sure.
And Assis had, he had some mobility issues, especially he was a big guy to start.
Yeah.
But he definitely had mobility issues, especially later in his career, obviously. Alordway, that right side was something that I don't think we'll ever see in Highline again.
Yeah.
Left side, not so much.
Right.
May he rest in peace. He's so when you go through the list, then there's some players who have. It's not being critical of them mentally, but they did have issues with their mental games. They could be unsettled by
in any sport.
But they could be unsettled by a hoot from the audience.
Right. If you had in baseball, they have like 5 tools. I'm just trying to think in highlight. Catching. Rebote, obviously.
Well, court positioning.
Yeah, speed.
Knowing where to move. It's like part of what makes
speed and
Magic
positioning kind of goes.
Part of what makes Magic City exciting is. Had this discussion. For instance, we had that 7.5-minute point, right? In Highline, that's a phenomenal point.
Yeah, right.
But as far as people watching, maybe that can get a little dull. Even though it's fantastic catches and fantastic throws and everything is power. Folks like to see the running up to the ball, but if someone is running to catch the ball and just barely catching it, they're out of position.
Yeah.
They're out of position. I'm glad they were able to get the ball, but they were out of position. The guy who's out there catching the ball pretty consistently on top of the ball, not looking particularly exciting. The example that I'll always go to, some folks know here in the chat, a player named Duratio at Miami Highline.
Yeah.
Before Miami, he was at Tampa. Before Tampa, he was at Palm Beach. Literally, if you go through the annals of Highline history, he has more games played, wins places, and shows than any other player to play in the United States.
Yeah.
He was in all of the championships in the 90s and 2000s, representing either Palm Beach early in his career, then with Tampa. Never number 1, but, that number 1, number 2 role. And just literally no errors in his game.
Yeah.
It's one guy I don't think I ever saw make a fall-down rebote.
Never once.
Never once. His court positioning was absolutely impeccable.
Yeah, that's the thing. Gaucheri doesn't go down to the ground all too much, but I will also say that speed makes up for a lot in terms of positioning and especially on this smaller court too. He's so fast.
Yeah.
The way that he covers his court side to side and his explosiveness with his first step, it's like an outfielder in baseball. He's just so quick, and he gets to where he needs to go in an instant. But to your point, Not perfect, I guess, all the time. If it's little criticism, but nitpicking. Got some doubles coming up here. Tight doubles race. 4 teams competing for just 2 spots. It's a good conversation, though, guys. Like talking about the players and strengths and weaknesses in their games. Good stuff, Stu. Game 5.
Time to begin our 5th game. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City. Keita serves. We begin. There's a powerful forehand by Aratz. Backhand by Keita. Ball tip, point 1. Long will serve to the white shirts of post 3. Here's Juice and Gaucheri. Ernesto Chave had a beautiful right side, no question about that. But better than a Lordways? No way. Saying that Chave threw harder than a Lordway? No. Ara played with both. He'll back me up on this. There's the backhand by Gaucheri. Robote forehand, hard throw to the inside. Scoop by Gaucheri, backhand from the 11 line. Powerfully thrown wall to wall. Catch by Gaucheri. There's the backhand. Iriondo now on the forehand from the 11 line. Keeps it high. Caught by Gaucheri. Backhand. Robote forehand save by Keita. Here's Gaucheri at the 7 line. Backhand to the inside. Iriondo's there. Robote, oh, no Robote there. My, oh my. Dead in the corner, point 1. One will now serve the green shirts post 4. Here's Anderluck and Julin. Here's the backhand by Iriondo. Big backhand by Julin. Tipped. Point 4. 4 will serve to the black shirts post 5. Here's Douglas and Tennessee. Here's a catch by Anderluck. Tennessee from the forehand to the inside. Julin, right side to the inside. Scooped up by Douglas. Cortada scores. Point 5. In this matchup, we have Douglas serving to the yellow shirts post 6, Jedden and Benny. Backhand by Benny to the inside. Robote left side by Douglas. Big bounce brought down by Benny. Benny on the backhand, sends it to the Robote. Robote forehand by Douglas, right to the corner, cut off in the air by Benny. Robote coming out, Jedden on the run. Hard throw by Jedden. Tennessee stops it on the right side. Backhand by Benny. Drops down, scores at the side wall, point 6. 6 is serving to the pink shirts of post 7, Flores and Manny. Backhand by Manny from the 10 line. Robote forehand to the outside. That lands out. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirts of Post 8, CRB and Robin. There's a backhand by Robin, powerfully thrown. Here's the catch by Manny. Manny comes out on the forehand, cut off by CRB. Backhand, caught by Manny. Manny over the top again. Robin tipped it at the 9 line, point 7. We've completed the first round of play all matchups. Are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Ben and Aratz. Here's the backhand by Aratz. Catch by Manny. Manny over the top. Ball tipped at the side wall, point 7. 4 points for the 7 post. Receiving, post 3, the white shirts, Juice and Gaucheri. There's the backhand by Gaucheri. Catch by Manny. Manny over the top. To the outside. Gaucheri stops it overhead. Catch by Manny at the 10 line. Karam stopped by Juice. There's the backhand. Caught by Manny. Karam again. Gaucheri calls for it. Right side, low and hard. Manny for the rebote, rather. Here's Gaucheri. From the 10 line. Hard to the inside. Manny going for the rebote again. Missed this one. Point 3. 3 with 2 points. Here's post 1, Ikeda and Iriondo. Here's the backhand by Iriondo. Rebote, forehand, hits the pad, and the pad is bad, point 1. 4 points for the red shirts of post 1. Ikeda and Iriondo. Receiving, post 4. Anderluck and Julin. Here's the backhand by Julin. Backhand by Ikeda. Julin makes the catch. Karam stopped by Ikeda. Forehand by Ikeda to the feet of Julin. Julin looks for the rebote. Makes the play. Ikeda keeps it on the forehand. Hard throw to the inside. Rebote left side. Ikeda takes it on the bounce. Up at the 7 line. Powerful forehand. Stopped by Julin. Here's the catch by Iriondo, backhand, powerfully thrown. Julin is there. Rebote called for by Ikeda, play to the inside. Here's Anderluck, backhand from the 8 line. Backhand now by Iriondo. Julin on the forehand, low and hard to the inside. Iriondo's there, backhand. Ikeda calls for Rebote again, plays it from the forehand. Anderluck has it on the right side. Low and hard. Caught beautifully by Iriondo. Deep in the backcourt, here's Anderluck. Backhand to the inside. Iriondo's there. Anderluck backhand. Here's the backhand by Anderluck. That hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. Point 1. Possible game point for the red shirts of post 1. Ikeda and Iriondo trying to stop them. Black shirts of post 5. Douglas and Tennessee. Tennessee way to the outside, makes the catch. Excellent catch by Iriondo. Backhand. Robote for Douglas. He missed it. Point in game. Post 1. Ikeda and Iriondo. No playoff here. 7 places, 3 shows. Unofficial order finish 1-7-3. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 5 are official. Coming in first, post 1, Ikeda and Iriondo. Taking second, post 7, Flores and Manny. Coming in third, post 3, Juice and Gaucheri. 1-7-3, the official order finished for Game 5. Your price will be up in a moment. $2 Quinella 1739.60 trifecta 173 254 even. $2 wager on 1 to win 1720. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 6, spectacular 7 scoring. There are no scratches. Game 6 begins late pick 3. Post time, 7 minutes. Good luck. Bote saved by Kubala. That's nice. Here's Benny. Bote saved by Kubala. What a catch by Benny. Robote forehand by Benny. Spinner makes the catch. Spinner over the top with a long carom. Benny reads it, stops it from the outside at the 8 line. Beautiful catch by Spinner at the 11 line. Here's the backhand by Iñaki. Robote left side. Inaki makes the catch. Posado to the inside. Scoop. Hard throw by Julian Robote coming back out. Robote saved by Manu. Julian aggressively from the forehand. Throws the carom. Stopped by Flores. Flores throws it to pass. What a catch by Julian. Robote forehand by Ron. Nicholas saves their both on the left side. It's mid-court. Gets out of the way nicely. Low and hard to the inside. Scooped up by Nicholas. Lewis to the inside. Julian, beautiful catch at the 10 line. Scoop by Douglas. Forehand to the inside. What a catch by Aratz. Rotate forehand. Passing by Ikeda. Beautiful throw. 2-all. Does not open up. Stopped by Ikeda. Ikeda from the forehand. Looking to pass to the inside. What a beautiful catch.
High and hard backhand passing Douglas, middle of the court. Left side Robote, big bouncer to the inside. What a scoop there by Jerry.
Douglas up the wall, down with the ball. There's the backhand. Posty to the inside. What a catch by Nicholas.
Folks, that was the top 10. Takes us down just under 3 minutes until the start. Check that, 2 minutes.
Whoever knows those top 10s, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
He really should consider that negotiated settlement that I was discussing earlier. You don't want me on the witness stand. You don't. I'm telling you don't want me on the witness stand.
Could be a good actor. Do you know what he's done to me every single day? See, the judge might think it's a one-off, but Stu knows that this is a daily occurrence.
I was sitting there minding my own business, announcing Alai, trying to earn enough money to pay my bills. I saw him wind up with this fierce, beast-like look in his face, cock his pen back, and just threw it at me. And then he looked at me.
There was a bit of a wind-up. You know, it was a backward momentum before we went forward.
I'm just letting you know what's happening, all right? I'm just letting you know what to expect. Since then, anytime I see a microphone, my heart starts to beat fast.
New fear unlocked. The black pen.
Wow, you threatened me with it again.
Oh, I held it up. It could have been a threatening act, and I didn't mean it to be. I was just showing you. Apologies for that.
I was just showing you. Great. I've now been trained to fear.
I do have to use it, but
I gave it back to you. See, that's your
that was surprising.
If you were so frightened by the pen, how could you, in all of your fright, pick it up and hand it back to him? And why would you if you thought he was going to hit you again? I don't recall.
Tennessee in a sword fight. He'd give the guy his sword back. So you drop this. Here, let's fight fair. Yeah.
True.
Again, these feature singles players up towards the top of our singles standings. Coming into today, I know Aratz added another win in game number 3, so looks like we have Gosheri in first, Anderluck in second, and now Nicholas and Aratz tied for third place at 34 wins. Benny sitting at 33, Douglas 32.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our 6th game, the first of our 2 feature singles games. Up first and serving, the red shirt of post 1, Manu, receiving the blue of post 2, Douglas. There's the serve. We begin. Backhand by Douglas. Robote forehand. There's the backhand by Douglas. Here's the backhand to the inside. A Robote forehand by Manu. Douglas makes the catch. Backhand to the inside. Wall to wall. Robote's coming out to the 5 line. Manu to the inside. Good read by Manu. He just doesn't get there, point 2. Receiving, the white shirt of post 3, Benny. Michael Perry, Mr. Savin has an open invitation, or obviously his microphones, to come on the show whenever he likes. Don't know if he'll take us up on that, but maybe he'll report some news next week. See if we can't get him out here. Have Andrew talk to him. There's the backhand by Benny to the inside. A rebote for Douglas. Forehand rebote. Benny on the right side, a little lower. Douglas advances, takes it in the air. 2-all into the pad, point 3. 3 serves to the green shirt of post 4. Nicholas. That's funny, Boom Boom. If the pen to throw, then jail he'll go. Johnny Cochran. That's funny. That's a good one. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Rebote coming out. Rebote by Benny. A little clip on the sidewall. Nicholas is there. Nicholas to the inside. Here's Benny. Backhand from the 11 line. Benny on the catch. Karam. Stopped by Nicholas. Karam by Nicholas. Read by Benny. He's from the outside. He stops it. Grabs it on the forehand. Here's the catch by Nicholas. Backhand to the inside. Nicholas advances, has it. Inside placement, Benny on the run for the rebote. Got there. That's in the overhead screen. Well played, point 4. In this matchup, we have Nicholas serving to Jairo, who comes in the black shirt at post 5. Richard Poplis, thank you for the question. Of all the frontons that I worked at. So in management, worked at Miami. The former Miami Highlight, the former Tampa Highlight. They're all formers now. The former Tampa Highlight. The former Fort Pierce Highlight and the former Ocala Highlight. Have to say, obviously, it was the greatest honor to be assistant general manager at the Cathedral of Highlight, which was the former Miami Highlight. But apart from that, my most enjoyable time is here at Magic City without question. I'm very fortunate to work with some fantastic people. Not just the players, the folks behind the scenes are really amazing here. There's the backhand by Jairo, except Andrew. There's the catch by Jairo. Jairo, drop shot. Oh, that caught the pad, and the pad is bad. Point 4. Receiving, Gaucheri, yellow post 6. Didn't see that coming, did you? Gaucheri on the catch, backhand to the inside. Rebote left side to the inside. Rebote left side. It's a 2-all, beautifully executed. Stopped by Nicholas. Nicholas, good adjustment to try to get that ball back. It will fall short, point 6. Receiving, Pink, post 7, number 87, Arats. That's right. Working with Andrew is not lit. Is that the correct use of that word? Is that the correct phrasing?
That could work. It could work.
Yeah. Just check. Here's a catch by Gaucheri. Backhand from the 10 line. Arats on the catch. Rebote forehand by Gaucheri. Arats is there. 2-all by Arats. Gaucheri on the run. He grabbed it. Low and hard. Stopped by Arats. Backhand. Low runner. Scoop by Gaucheri. He faked the 2-all, put it inside, read by Arats. There's the backhand. Robote forehand by Gaucheri. Arats makes the catch. Going hard to the inside, and it scores. My, oh my. What a point between the brothers, and a salute from Gaucheri. He doesn't do that often, Arats. You got the salute, 0.7. Receiving the purple of post 8, it's Julin. There's the backhand by Julin. Arat sets in the backcourt to make the catch. Robote. 2-all, out, 0.7. 7 with 2 points. Receiving, post 1, Manu. Underserved, 0.1. Manu's on the board with 2 points. Receiving the blue post 2, Douglas. Backhand by Douglas from the 10 line. Here's Manu. Manu from the 8 to the inside. Robote, that rebound off the back wall played by Douglas. Robote forehand by Manu. Douglas is there. Here's the backhand. Douglas on the catch. Hard throw to the inside. Manu takes it on the forehand. Karam caught by Douglas. Karam by Douglas opens and scores, 0.2. Douglas has 3 points in the 2 post. Now receiving the white of post 3, Benny. Backhand by Benny. What a catch by Douglas. Here's the backhand from the 9 line. Robote by Benny stays inside. Douglas is looking for Robote around the 9 line. Benny goes inside. 0.3. Benny has 3 points. Here's Jairo. Black at post 5. There's the backhand by Jairo. Robote, forehand by Benny. Jairo advances, takes it in the air, winds up. That's out, 0.3. They're on the board with 5 points. Possible game point for Benny, trying to stop him. Nicholas. Backhand by Nicholas, low and hard to the inside. Benny's there. Backhand by Benny. He passes right to the corner. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Caught by Benny in the air. Benny goes deep. Nicholas has it. Backhand. Robote forehand. Good catch by Nicholas. There's the backhand. Robote left side by Benny. Catch by Nicholas. Scoop by Benny. There's a backhand by Nicholas. Robote forehand by Benny. Nicholas makes the catch. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand by Benny. Catch by Nicholas. Nicholas powerfully to the inside. Benny adjusts. Here's the backhand from the 11 line. Nicholas, powerful throw. Robote coming in low. Benny makes the play on the right side. Here's Nicholas. Catch by Benny, almost. That goes off the tip of his cesta. Point 4. 4 with 4 points. Here's post 6. Go Sherry. Here's the backhand by Gaucheri. Backhand by Nicholas. Robote coming out. Gaucheri on the run. Sherry makes the Robote save off the forehand. Here's Nicholas. 2-all to the outside. That will land in and score point 4. 6 points for the 4 post. Possible game point for Nicholas. There's the backhand by Julian, low and hard. It scores on the inside, passing point 8. Play will continue. 8 with 2 points. Here's post 7, Arats. There's a backhand by Arats. Julian makes the catch. Robote, left side by Arats to the inside. Julian's there. Backhand from the 9 line, powerfully thrown. Robote forehand by Arats. Julian has it at the 8 line. Big right side, Arats is there. Julian tipped it at the 11 line, point 7. 7 with 4 points. Here's post 1. Manu. There's a backhand by Manu. Robote coming out. Robote. Good effort. Manu safe. Point 1. One with 4 points. Here's post 2. Douglas. Here's the backhand by Douglas. Here's a catch by Manu. Backhand from the 11 line. Douglas on the catch. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Robote left side to the outside. Douglas reads it and stops it. Karam again. This one opens and scores point 2. Possible game point for Douglas in the blue of post 2. Trying to stop him, Hyro. Backhand by Hyro, powerfully thrown. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played to the inside by Douglas. Here's the backhand by Hyro. Douglas is there. Powerful backhand by Douglas again. Hyro for the Robote on the forehand, lays it up. Caught by Douglas. Backhand. That's a nice save by Hyro. Douglas has it at the 7 line. Beautiful catch. Effort made by Hyro. That is point and game post 2. Douglas, 4 places, 3 shows. Unofficial order finish, 2-4-3. Your price will be up in a moment.
Two, 4-3 is now official for game number 6. Douglas with the win. Big win for him, inching closer to 3rd place in our single standings. Taking 2nd post for Nicholas, also one of the players in much needed win. Coming in 3rd, Benny, 2-4-3 is now official for game number 6. The Quinella 2-4, 26.80. The trifecta 2-4-3, 577.20. $2 on the 2 to win returns $12.20. Up next is game number 7. Final doubles game of the week here at Magic City. 7, spectacular 7 scoring. No scratches. Post time just about 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Here's a backhand by Manu. What a catch by Aratz. Julian's there. Backhand. Scoop by Benny. That was beautiful. There's the backhand by Douglas. Scoop by Gaucheri. Hard throw to the inside. Gaucheri's there. Robote forehand. Catch by Gaucheri. Scoop by Ikeda. scoop by Carballo. Left side, Rebote. Catch by Nicholas. Hard to the inside, caught by Julian in the air. Fine catch. What a scoop by Nicholas. Forehand to the inside. Bote saved by Julian. Nice play. Kata up the wall, down with the ball. Carballo from the forehand, low and hard to the inside. What a scoop by Gaucheri. That was beautiful. Hooked, caught by Manu. Rifled by Manu, caught by Carballo. Carballo from the Costado, caught by Manu. Manu to the inside, Carballo on the run. Ay, 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 that ball's in play. Get up if you can. By Manu at the 9 line. There's the backhand. Rebote. Forehand by Douglas to pass. Rebote left side. 2-all opens wide. Stop by Douglas. That is a quick release.
Folks, that top 10 takes us down 3 minutes until the start of game number 7. Look at the high five board, Stu. Didn't mean to bury the lead here. $2,055.60.
Manix Castro Arias. And this sport in the Basque Country is Cesta Punta. Yes, it is. Referred to as the Merry Festival for translation purposes here in the United States. Alai. One of the reasons why they chose Alai back in the 1920s wasn't just translation, also had to do with how it looked graphically. In fact, right now, I'm looking at, and Andrew can confirm, and we thank Steve
Yes, we do.
for this, for his magnificent collection. I'm looking at a Biscayne Fronton program, which, of course, is the precursor to Miami Alai. Same location, 36th Street at 37th Avenue here in Miami, Florida. From 1944. And as you can see, Biscayne Fronton down here in the name of the business. However, the Alai is what draws the attention there.
Yeah.
The promoters of Alai back in the 20s thought that J-A-I with a hyphen A-L-A-I didn't look like anything else. It definitely didn't.
No.
Good to have you as part of the chat. Always good to have Alai
Yes.
fans as part of the chat. Mannix, where are you tuning that name? Obviously, there's been 1 or 2 Alai players that have played under that name. Where are you tuning in from? We're happy you're watching.
Yes, we are. And take a look here at our
Double standings?
double standings, Stu.
Let's have
I think
some double
Ikeda and
standings.
Iriando. Ikeda's been, I mean, this may be the best month of his professional highlight career. I mean, he's been hot. He's been on, I mean, with Manny, with Iriando in singles. Doesn't matter the competition or format. He's piling up some wins. Now 5 wins for that team. But going up to the top here, Juice and Gaucheri solo first. Bueno and Nicholas solo second place. Jen and Benny, Douglas and Tennessee tied for third, just outside the money at 8 wins. Just 2 games separating the top 4 teams in our standings.
Russian Bear, thank you. I like that screen name too. Glad you're enjoying, and welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, time to begin Game 7, the second of our 2 doubles games. This game played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving, red shirts post 1, Douglas and Tennessee. Receiving, blue post 2, Bueno and Nicholas. Douglas serves. We begin. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played by Douglas. Catch by Nicholas. Tennessee's there. Backhand by Nicholas to the inside. Robote, the rebound off the back wall, played high by Douglas. Caught by Bueno. Robote left side. 2-all does not open. It's on the forehand of Bueno. Here's the catch by Tennessee. Backhand to the inside. Nicholas is there. Catch in the air by Douglas. Hard throw to the inside. Scooped up by Nicholas. Forehand by Tennessee. Well played. Little Magic City bounce handled well by Nicholas. Robote forehand to the inside. Nicholas adjusts to make the Robote. Not there. Point 1. First point. The 7th game goes to the red shirts, Douglas and Tennessee. That'll bring to the court the white shirts, post 3. Here's the team of Anderluck and Manu. There's the backhand by Manu. Robote left side by Douglas. Catch by Anderluck. Backhand. Tennessee's there. Fine catch. Nice backhand. Catch by Tennessee. Forehand from the 12 line. Over the top. Anderluck's there. Robote, big bounce. Manu's there. Drop ball at the 11 line. Point 1. 2 points for the 1 team. Here are the green shirts at post 4. Flores is in the front court with Manny in the back. Jonathan Riggs from Canada, welcome. Very good to know that our friends to the north are watching and enjoying Alai. Big right side by Manny. Douglas calls for it, plays it to the inside. Big bounce brought down by Manny. Manny over the top. Catch by Douglas. Powerful forehand by Douglas. Will pass. Robote. Catch by Douglas. Douglas back to the inside. Manny takes it in the air. Good catch by Tennessee. Tennessee forehand played lower. Flores grabs it. Catch by Douglas. Backhand, Robote coming out. Forehand, Robote laid up. Douglas is there. Splitter. Stop by Flores. Ball tipped in the backcourt. Well played. Point 4. 4 with 1 point. Here are the black shirts at post 5. Juice and Gauchetti. The Russian Bear, hopefully never. Ball has the consistency of about a hockey puck. So it does happen rarely. Occasionally players get hit with the ball as it's coming off the side wall. They rarely get hit with the ball as it's coming out of the cesta, which is when it's going the fastest. Gauchetti, backhand to the inside. Backhand by Manny. Robote to the outside. That is out of play. Point 4. 4 with 2 points. Here's post 6. The yellow shirts take the court. Ikeda and Iriondo. Russian Bear, that wouldn't surprise me. I understand that I was told that we did have a YouTube short that did quite well. Hope you're enjoying. There's the backhand by Iriondo. Ball clean miss in the backcourt. Here's Ikeda from the 10 line. Manny over the top. Ikeda takes it in the air. Backhand. Catch by Manny. What a catch by Ikeda. Backhand from the 9 line. Ikeda, forehand to the feet of Manny. Manny coming out to make the rebote save. Lobs it in. Ikeda cuts it off at the 5 line. Backhand, hard throw. Rebote coming out. Here's Manny. Scoop by Ikeda. Ikeda on the catch. Forehand to pass. Goes to the corner. Rebote saved by Manny. Here's a catch by Ikeda. Rebote forehand save by Manny. Here's Ikeda again, this time from the 4 line. Karam scores. Point 6. That'll bring to the court the pink shirts of post 7, Jedden and Benny. Andrew Strang in the chat. As the former assistant general manager and occasional general manager of Fort Pierce Alai, I too miss it. But I'm glad we are here at Magic City, here in Miami, Florida. Glad we're still able to bring you live highlight action. Backhand to the inside. Here's Benny on the catch. Backhand, again to the inside. Rebote called for by Ikeda. Backhand by Benny. Big right side by Iriondo. Beautiful catch. Nice return by Benny. Low and hard, Ikeda's there. Backhand by Ikeda, rebote coming out. Jedden for the rebote. Got it on the forehand. Ball tipped by Iriondo on the backcourt, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirts post 8. Ben in the front court with a Rotz in the back. Here's the backhand by Aratz. Backhand 2 all caught in the air by Jedden. Nice catch. Backhand. What a catch by Aratz. Benny on the catch. Here's the backhand to the inside. It goes wall to wall. Rebote forehand. That's the play off the back wall. One fluid motion. Here's the catch by Benny. Aratz now for the rebote. On the left side to the inside. Benny's there. Rebote left side. Backhand by Benny. Aratz, backhand from the 12 line. Big backhand by Aratz. Benny will scoop it. Forehand, played back hard. To the corner, and Aratz is there. Beautiful catch. Benny, backhand again. Low runner to the inside, caught by Aratz. Backhand by Benny. Ball tipped at the 9 line, point 8. Here's post 2, Bueno and Nicholas. Ernesto, thanks for the compliment, and thanks for asking folks to hit the like button. If you do hit like and share us with some folks who you think might enjoy it, helps get the word out, which we appreciate. We love highlight. We hope you like it too. Fault under serve. That's a loss of point. Point 2. 2 on the board with 2 points. Receiving the white shirts of post 3, Anderluck and Manu. There's the backhand by Manu. Backhand by Nicholas. Manu's there. Nicholas, great catch. Backhand from the 9 line, wall to wall. Rebote coming out. Anderluck on the forehand rebote. Cut off by Bueno. Catch by Bueno. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand, missed. Point 2. 4 points for the 2 posts. Now receiving post 1, the red shirts, Douglas and Tennessee. Boom Boom, thank you very much for bringing that up. You may be called as a witness, just so you know.
I've heard that adage before, too. No pen is safe in the workplace.
I wondered why you ordered them by like the 50-pack. Now I know.
Man, that makes sense.
Big right side. This one caught by Bueno. Backhand. Douglas stops it at the 9 line. Backhand to the inside. Nicholas is there. What a catch by Douglas. Backhand by Nicholas. Douglas back at the 10 line on the catch. Big backhand. Rebote coming out. Bueno for the rebote. Sends it back. What a catch by Tennessee. That's beautiful. Big bounce to the inside. Nicholas with a fine catch overhead. Here's the catch by Nicholas. Backhand to the inside. Rebote by Douglas. Catch by Nicholas. Excellent catch by Tennessee. He got it off in time. Nicholas back to the inside. Douglas alone for the rebote. He will make the save. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Right to the corner. Tennessee's there. Another great catch. Forehand to the inside. Bueno's there. Tennessee on the catch. Forehand to the inside. Nicholas looking for a rebote at the 10 line. He makes the save. Douglas takes it on the forehand at the 7. Going hard to the inside. Catch by Nicholas. Here's the backhand. Rebote. That's the rebound off the back wall. Saved at the side wall by Douglas. Backhand. Caught by Tennessee. Backhand from the 11 line. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Caught by Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Caught by Nicholas. Nicholas again. Excellent catch by Tennessee. Here's the backhand to the inside. Nicholas is there. Rebote coming out. Douglas, forehand rebote to the outside. Out of play. Well played by all 4 players. Point 2, possible game point for the blue of post 2. Bueno and Nicholas trying to stop them are Juice and Gaucheri. There's the backhand by Nicholas. Gaucheri's coming all the way out to the 2 line, and he hooked it into the rebote. Into the pad, rather. Off the rebote. Point in game, post 2. Bueno and Nicholas. 2 wins it. 4 serves to 1. This is for second and third. Forehand by Tennessee. Here's a catch by Manny. Catch up high by Tennessee. Forehand back to the inside. Here's Manny. Forehand over the top. Scoop by Douglas. There's the backhand to the inside. Along the wall the whole way. Beautifully played by Douglas. Here's a catch by Douglas at the 8 line. Drop shot. Manny gets there before the second bounce. Cortada thrown perfectly to score. 4 places, 1 shows. Unofficial order finish, 2-4-1. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 7, post 2, Bueno and Nicholas. Taking second, post 4, Flores and Manny. Coming in third, post 1, Douglas and Tennessee. 2-4-1. Official order finish 4. Game 7. There are your prices. A high five will live to fight on next week. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, we are here Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the United States. Actually, we're not in Standard Time. We're in, well, it's EST. Just, yeah, ET. And then we have Battle Court, Monday, 5 p.m., Tuesday, 5 p.m., and this Friday at 7 p.m. High five available in our Pelota performances. 4 or 5 numbers returning $47.60. Carryover $1,674.40. However, that jackpot is guaranteed at a minimum $2,000 if you win the high five. $2 quinella. That's first and second in any order. 2 for $28. Trifecta 2 for 1, $234.40. A $2 wager on 2 to win $13.20. Up next is the 8th and final game for this week in advance of Thanksgiving tomorrow. Once again, here in the United States. Now we have a number of people tuned in from outside of the country. And in advance of Battle Court, Friday night, 7 p.m. The next game is played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Post time for Game 8. 7 minutes. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play Alai.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, they paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the word play Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that is a trailer for the award-winning documentary about the inaugural season of play right here at Magic City. That is called Magic City Hustle. Directed by Billy Corbin, creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball, The U, and much more. This film highlights the transition of these Magic City athletes from their respective careers in other sports right here to the Highline Fronton. You can watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play or iTunes. It is as simple as that. Either rent or buy from either platform. If you buy it for just a few dollars more, you get to enjoy it as many times as you like for life.
And for those of you new to Highline, I suggest watching it.
Sure. Yeah. Good start.
As Andrew said, it's a download. It will give you the origin story of this program, and man, have we come light years since 2018 with about 30% of that original roster still in place, having made the various cuts over the years. It's a fun story. You'll laugh, you'll cry. You may not cry, but you may tear up.
Yeah.
Again, that is Magic City Hustle. Fun story.
Yes, it is, Stu.
You were in college then, right?
Yeah, I was down the road. But I heard they were making something here.
Did you?
Had to come check it out myself. Didn't let me leave. Here I am.
Is that how it happened?
That would be quite the rebote. I'm really the victim in this case, Stu. No.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
The typical.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, that was a rather jaded view of the celebratory season you were presenting a little earlier off mic. Do you want to talk about this? I mean, the picture of the cynical, jaded millennial is one that I see printed, but I come across it so rarely. What has happened in all of your 20, how old are you, 21?
26 now?
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
What has happened in all of your 26 years that would make you jaded to anything?
I worked in Highlight with this guy who abused me for a couple of years, so that's a start. That'll
do it. No question about that.
You know, if you want to know what's happening now, this story really starts back in the summer of 2019.
okay, I want my half of there. I was minding my own business, all right?
Yeah.
Minding my own business. And they say, we want to add a little youth and enthusiasm to the broadcast. I was like, okay, I can't do anything about the youth, but I can be more enthusiastic. They said, no, that's not what we had in mind. Meet Andrew. Ta-da!
Yeah. Comes out from behind the black partition.
I will say
Bam,
this,
you know.
in walks one of the nicest people I've ever had the opportunity of meeting. I
Wow.
do mean that sincerely. I give him schnitt regularly, but the truth of the matter is that if you have to work with someone, which again, I'm probably, you know,
There's occupations where you don't, but most you
exactly.
do. Yeah.
I'm probably more the let me do it on my own type of thing, behind the scenes, quiet office, only coming out in case of emergency. But if you do have to work alongside of someone, Andrew's the type of person that you want to do it with. No question about it.
Oh, thank you, Steve.
And yes, I have no doubt traumatized you and verbally abused you and all these other things. And I am responsible singularly for the jaded view you have of the universe. I accept responsibility for that. Hey, accepting responsibility.
We'll give you.
Try it sometime.
I've never. Yeah. Look it up. Never heard of her. Responsibility. Huh?
Do you remember the first time that anybody said that to you? Look it up. They gave you like a funny
No.
weird concept, and then they like interjected that. I do. The president of my
What was it?
college.
Oh wow.
President of my college, who was a special advisor to Lyndon Baines Johnson, the president, named S. Douglas Cater. He was actually one of the interviewers in the third Kennedy-Nixon debate. It was, of course, the 60th anniversary of the assassination of President Kennedy. And he gave a speech and dropped a few big words in there, or whatever. And on the third one, like there was a little bit of laughter and just said, look it up.
He's one of those one letter.
Yeah.
One letter. F. Scott Fitzgerald, another one that comes to mind. Well,
Yorkville,
yeah.
Charlie, do you find there's more money in the pools on Wednesday as opposed to the other days? Not, you could see the money in the pools right there. We like
It
to
could
see.
could be Thanksgiving too. I don't
Yeah,
know if they've
yeah,
been.
some people off. You know, the trifecta. We like to see the trifectas up over 2,000. Don't get me wrong. We'll take whatever we can get here, but
I don't. However, I don't want to say that officially because I know that Steve M and Mo, they may have some.
Oh, they have the
very
stats.
official data to back that up.
They have the stats.
I don't want to.
And by the way, congrats to the folks on Tigers board for fantastic play.
The Rumble.
The Rumble.
Let's check it out, Stu. Full bracket is now complete. You know what, Stu? It's always good when the person that knocks you out wins. Congratulations to I Miss Milford. What a run here. 24-20 in the championship.
Congratulations to I Miss Milford, and I imagine at some point we're going to have a jersey out there for him.
Well, we do have a jersey. I mean, Milford, Connecticut, maybe Douglas or Benny. Who knows?
Ah, we'll see.
Oko Sherry was born there, too. People forget that.
This is true. I don't. Time to begin Game 8, eighth and final game of today's performance. Spectacular 7 scoring, meaning all points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1, Douglas. Receiving blue post 2, Hyro. There's the serve. We begin. Robote left side to the inside. Catch by Hyro. Here's the backhand. Robote left side. Hyro's there. Robote forehand by Douglas. Robote forehand outside placement. Lands in and scores point 2. Well played. Hyro first up on the board in our 8th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3, Julin. There's the backhand by Julin. Robote left side by Hyro. Julin makes the catch. Backhand to the inside. Hyro from the forehand, low and hard. It scores, point 2. 2 points for the 2 post. In this matchup, we have Hyro serving to Gauchetti in the green of post 4. Are we quite finished with personal calls for the day?
Yeah, we're good. We called twice. I didn't know if there was a problem. Wasn't a problem.
As long as everything's all right.
It actually is a problem, but not for the chat. Personal issue.
I'm sorry to hear that. I wouldn't have.
So we'll get through it.
I wouldn't have picked on you so aggressively during the holiday season. Here's the backhand by Gaucheri.
More of a qualm, not an issue. Yeah.
Qualm. That's a good word. Robote left side. Here's the catch by Jairo. Jairo's 2-all will score .2. 3 points for the 2-post. Black shirt to post 5 now receiving Manu. Here's the backhand by Manu. Robote coming out. Catch by Manu. Robote forehand by Jairo. Manu makes the catch. Hard throw to the inside. Scores for Manu. .5. Receiving post 6, Manny. Manny on the catch. Here's the backhand from the 11 line. Manu's there. Backhand. Right to the corner. Robote comes in low. Manny makes the save. Here's Manu. Winding up from the costado. The 2-all opens. Stopped by Manny. Manny on the 2-all. That didn't work. Here's Manu from a 3-line. Cortada. What a scoop by Manny. Manu's taken off for this one. Good effort by Manu to try to stop that. .6. Ernesto, I would have guessed that you started drinking again. I thought you stopped drinking. Well, it's the holidays. Just drink responsibly. There's the backhand by Benny. Robote coming out. Robote forehand missed. .7. Benny takes over the serve. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple of post 8, Nicholas. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Robote coming out. Robote forehand to the inside. Here's Nicholas. Backhand to the inside. Robote. Forehand by Benny. Nicholas makes the catch. Nicholas goes low and hard to the inside. Benny, what a pickup from the 13 line. Nice return. Here's Nicholas. 2-all. Scores. .8. 8 gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Douglas. Douglas advances, backhand, powerfully thrown to the inside. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played by Nicholas. Here's Douglas. Catch by Nicholas, midcourt. What a catch by Douglas behind the 10 line. Backhand by Nicholas. Rotate forehand save by Douglas. Here's the catch by Douglas. Hard throw to the inside. What a catch by Nicholas there at the 10 line. Robote left side, just missed off the tip of Douglas's cesta, .8. 3 points for the 8 post. We're playing to 7. Receiving post 3, Julian. Well, in that case, Rachel, Lawley from America, happy Thanksgiving. Here's a backhand by Julian. Hard throw to the inside. Robote left side, right up the middle. Julian makes the catch. Powerful throw by Julian. Nicholas is there. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand by Julian. Nicholas to the inside. Julian reads it, stops it, returns it from the 8 line. 2-all, hit the pad, and the pad is bad. Point 3. 3 with 2 points. Here's post 4. The green shirt returns. Go Sherry. With so many new folks tuned in, participating in the chat, once again, we are here every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Then with a slightly different format called Battle Court. 5 p.m. Monday and Tuesday, 7 p.m. on Fridays, including this Friday. Point 4. Forward 2 points. Receiving post 2, Jairo. Here's the backhand by Jairo. Powerfully thrown. Robote. That's the rebound off the back wall. Played to the inside nicely by Gaucheri. Dying off the back wall and scoring. Point 4. 4 points for the 4 post. Here is the black shirt of post 5, Manu. $45 likes. Thank you very much for the likes. If you haven't done so already, give the like button a hit. We appreciate it. Here's the backhand by Manu. Powerfully thrown to the inside. A Robote. Forehand by Gaucheri. Manu makes the catch. Backhand to the inside. Robote again. Left side by Gaucheri. Scoop by Manu. Manu, drop shot. Gaucheri read it. He got there. Drop shot to the inside will score. So well played by both Manu and Gaucheri. Point 4. It is possible game point for the green shirt of post 4, Gaucheri. He has 6 points. He is serving to the 6th post. Manny. Boom, boom, it's actually our pleasure. Thank you for your active participation and for supporting the program. There's the backhand by Manny. Robote 4. Gaucheri to the inside. What a catch by Manny. There's the backhand. Gaucheri. Robote forehand to the inside. Robote left side is missed. Point and game post 4. Gaucheri. 4 wins it. 8 serves to 2. This is a playoff for 2nd and 3rd place. We are in the playoff. There's the serve by Nicholas. Here's the backhand by Jairo. Hard throw to the inside. Robote left side. Scoop by Jairo. Catch by Nicholas. Backhand. Robote forehand by Jairo. Robote left side by Nicholas. Robote forehand to the inside. Here's Nicholas on the catch. Robote forehand, hard throw, scoop, missed. 2 places, 8 shows. Unofficial order finish 4-2-8. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 8 are official. Coming in first, post 4, Gaucheri. Taking second, post 2, Jairo. Coming in third, post 8, Nicholas. 4-2-8. The official order finish for our 8th game. There are your prices. A $2 wager on 4 to win returns $4.80. $2 Quinella 2-4, $14.80. Trifecta 4-2-8, $187.60. The pick 3, 2-2-4, 3 of 3 numbers returning 226.80. Mighty Ocho, 5 of 8, 560. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Wednesday afternoon performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight channel. We're very glad that you chose to join us today and would like to wish everyone tuned in here in the United States, or wherever you happen to be experiencing the American Thanksgiving, a very happy and healthy Thanksgiving. If you're traveling, travel safe, however you happen to be traveling. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Highlight, we very much appreciate you joining us and hope to see you on Friday night at 7 p.m. If you happen to be in the South Florida area, join us live. Free admission, free parking, free seating. An exciting show on the court. We'll then be back on Monday, 1:30 p.m. post time for 8 more games. On behalf of Andrew Bleckman and myself, as well as everyone behind the scenes here at Magic City, once again, happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for joining us. See you on Friday.